Okay, good evening everybody and welcome back to Press Play. I'm your host JJ48 and tonight, just a second please, got a controller issue with the cord here. One moment. Okay, sorry about that. Got the cord wrapped around my chair and had to move some stuff around to be able to actually disentangle it properly. So, okay. Anyway, welcome back to Press Play. I'm your host JJ48, and tonight we are starting with, we're continuing with Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories, and we are in Hollow Bastion. There we go. So if I recall correctly, I think we'd made it through here before, but had to go back. So we're working on getting back through the rooms, getting some more experience, and hopefully be able to take on. Remember, I'm using a Sony controller, not a Nintendo controller. So, all right. So we're trying to get some more levels, more experience. We can try to take on the boss here. Let's go ahead and... I don't know that we have a lot of premium cards we need. Maybe let's take on some stronger Heartless. Should probably be able to do that, and might be able to level up a little bit. Haven't really gotten a lot of the challenging rooms here. Wait just one more second. Okay. Alright, so this is maybe a room with some stronger heart. Oh, is there a second floor up there? There probably is. I was going to say, this looks very small. Especially since it said, like, room size 2 or something.
Yeah! Ha! Yeah!
Alright. Try to get back into the swing of things.
Yeah! Ha! Ha! Yeah! Ha! Yeah! Ha! Yeah!
Alright, these guys, let's... there we go, target. And what's the one we really like? Fire, gravity.
Take this!
Was one of them. We can do beast in a couple hits. That's right, we need to hit it back from.
Force! Wind!
Was it? No, it wasn't wind summon.
Wind! Courage! You got it!
Use Genie anyway.
Toodaloo!
And alright. Need to look up some of my combos here. It's been a couple weeks, getting a little bit rusty. I will say that is one thing. The combos make the game a bit more interesting, but they do also mean that when you haven't played a while, it's a little bit harder to just jump right back in than, say, controls. You know, controls in the game will kind of come back to you once you start playing it, and your fingers just remember what they're supposed to do. You actually have to remember combos need to dig a little bit deeper, I think. So, what was it? Is Tornado one of them? Like, yep, okay, that was it. Arrow, Gravity, and a summon. That's the one I was thinking of. Okay, so it wasn't 2 summons, it was Gravity for the second. Alright. Holy, don't think we've used because we don't have a Mega Elixir, I think. We're either missing a Mega Elixir or a Mega Ether, as I recall. So, yeah. What's this thing? Oh, okay. It shocked them and gave us a card.
Yeah. Ha. 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 Yeah. Ha.
Okay, get to level up. Oh, it was just a little guy. Alright. Increase our hit points. Increase our CP. Card points or hit points. You know, I think what we should do... I think our hit points are going to matter a bit as well as we're getting into some tougher bosses. There's only so much that we can... having more cards is good, and being, you know, decreases the chances that we'll run out of cards, but there's only so much that we can do. Sometimes we just get hit with really big attacks before we have a chance to heal, and those would also be good to be able to not lose that way either. Yeah, you need to get out of here. Just go. Okay, so it was wind, gravity, summon.
Wind.
Get those guys. Oh, you guys avoided it. Okay, well, let's just do it again then.
Wind.
Yeah, I've got lots of summons here. No, stop. Ah. This thing is maneuverable, or it can be moved. It's mobile, but it is not very nimble. And they're also, I realize, too high for it.
Fire.
Oh, now you'll come down.
Power.
Okay, well, guess we'll take down this Dumbo now. Ow! Where did that come from?
Courage.
Oh, he probably just had a card that was strong enough to break our Dumbo conversion. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so that platform will come up and down. Oh.
Yeah.
There still doesn't seem to be a lot more here. Okay. Well, these guys I'm pretty sure we can take with this.
Wind.
There we go. Catch all of you. Got rid of that. Got a bunch of you guys. We'll see if this goes any better this time.
Wind.
Okay, again, that went right through you. How did that not get you caught up in it?
Wind.
I think these guys are openly taunting me now, flying right next to where I'm
Courage.
trying to attack without getting swarmed by it.
Power.
I tried Cloud. I was.
Yeah. Ha. Ha. Rah. Ha. Yeah. Ha.
Take that out.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Didn't really need to collect the beast cards. Wasn't planning to use it for just one little shadow guy, but. Where is... Must be up there somewhere, yeah. Okay, then go over here. Completely miss him. Alright.
Yeah. Ha. Ha. Yeah. Ha. Yeah. Ha. Yeah. Ha. Yeah. Ha.
Okay, it's definitely a good reason to... Definitely shows why it's good for us to get a few rooms of practice before we try taking on the boss that we had difficulty with last time. I think we made it to the boss of Hollow Bastion last time.
Yeah. 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 Beast.
Ah, did it at the wrong time.
Fire. Take this. Force. Wind.
Okay. Probably should have targeted him.
Courage.
You got it.
Okay, well, Genie, maybe you can hit him.
Toodaloo.
Okay, well,
Goofy.
Loyal.
oh, that's right. That's what you do if we don't combo you. Okay.
Power.
Well, thank you, Cloud, for actually managing to hit him when... I think, those Wyverns seem to be the Heartless's MVPs so far. At the very least, I think they're the generic enemy we've had the most trouble dealing with so far.
Yeah.
I have...
Wind.
Okay, here we go. Ah. There we go. Alright. Is that this room clear? I think it is. So this was the treasure room. Cards you see shall be the key. Okay, so we need a green 3. Do we have a green 3? There, we've got lots of these greens. Okay, a red 7. Okay, have do that, and the treasure. Mine, you can't let me attack stuff, not have it pop out anything that's useful. See, at least this one healed me a little bit. Okay, this one healed me more than the other gas pipe did. Okay, oh, that's right, we can grab ledges. It's our treasure, Mushu!
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know that Mushu's gonna be hugely helpful. Alright, so where to now? I think... I think we've already been through those because that's right. We left Hollow Bastion, went back down to Atlantica to level up a little bit, and then came back. So let's at least go through the unexplored rooms. Get a bit more experience and or prizes. Oh, it's over here. Okay. We can go with a false bounty. That'll give us a little bit of enemies, a few enemies to deal with, but then also some enemies that are also some real prizes. Get some experience and treasure. It's always a good combination.
Yeah. Win. Yeah.
Okay, let's...
Win.
Oh, managed to get you that time. Nice.
Power.
Cloud, how did you manage to whiff that badly? Okay. Let's take these guys out at the beginning of our list here. Oh, Donald might be able to help.
Donald. Ha, yeah. Ha, ha.
No.
Yeah, yeah. Rah.
It's the downside of just
Yeah.
having a lot of cards is that when we do need to get through our list, there are a lot to get through.
Yeah.
I miss
Yeah.
Sora. Okay, another save room. Okay, so we'll take care of the chest, then we'll explore down there.
Yeah.
Yep. Don't attack it, just... Yeah, when we hit it with the Keyblade that way, it's okay. When we hit it with the Keyblade the way I wanted to do it, then... No, that's unacceptable.
Yeah. Rah. Ha, ha. Yeah. Rah. Yeah. Ha. Ha. Yeah. Yeah. Ha. Ha.
Okay. Got another gravity card. It was a gravity 3, which isn't great compared to what we've got.
Win.
But it's something we can sell, I suppose.
Yeah. Ha. Win.
I think I got all of them. Okay, nice.
Yeah. Rah.
Hey, Goofy, you can help us out with these guys if they don't just all hide under... Oh. Since we did it as a combo, he did the Goofy smash instead of his spin. Okay. When I want him to do a Goofy smash, I end up not comboing it right. When I want him to do a spin, I end up accidentally comboing it. Sorry, Goofy. That's on me. That's not Goofy. Alright. Not that we need that elevator on at the moment, but I guess we actually, come to think of it, we are going to be leaving out the same door we came in, so once we take out the Heartless, we do need the help with the elevator on.
Yeah. Ha. 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 Huh.
Okay, we're getting closer to another level. I think we're about a third of the way from...
Yeah.
Or when we got through the last level, we were about 9,000... so like 9,000 hit points or experience to the next level. Now we're a little over 3,000, so we're almost 2/3 of the way to the next level.
Yeah. Yeah. Ha. Ha. Yeah. Yeah. Ha. Fire. Donald. Goofy.
Hey, it's not going to be here. Oh, took out that guy.
Fire. Fire. Beast.
Yeah, you show him Beast.
Wind.
Yeah, let's get this guy.
Courage.
Oh, got a Wyvern card. What does Wyvern do for us? Stops the reload counter from counting reloads for one reload. Okay. This would be one you'd probably want to activate early on, so you can use all your cards and still have it only count as one for next time. So remember, the higher your reload counter is, the longer it takes to reload.
Yeah.
Up to a certain amount. I think once it gets to this part, once that gets up to 3, I think then it just stays there. It's not going to just keep getting higher indefinitely. But as we've seen in boss battles, it does start coming into play when you're desperately trying to reload to get cards you need, and the boss just wants to attack you. Or we really want to get our health cards back, so we're trying to reload, and we're really low on health and just trying to survive until that happens. Main problem is I'm just not sure I'm good enough at remembering when to use it or using it enough at the right times to make it worthwhile. Donald, I was hoping for a third beast. I'll go with... I think I hit it too early the second time. So, okay, I want you.
Fire.
And then...
Force. Wind.
What? That...
Power.
Ah. Gotcha. Should know better than to pick a fight with a performing circus elephant. So, alright. Seems to be this room clear. Where are we going next? I guess we'll do these 2 rooms and then come back through the middle, because I think it was through the middle that we accessed that, I think, is the boss room. And I'm assuming when we reach the boss room that the door will be open to us, since we opened it last time. Hoping so, because I think we don't have any room cards for the story rooms anymore. Okay, don't think we have any cards we need to premiumize at the moment. Attack cards are more effective. Now let's do another false bounty room.
Yeah.
All right. These guys.
Win.
Oh, Donald, you should have bounced over this way some more.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know if jumping actually is really helping at all against the enemies that aren't in the air. But just a habit I have from playing the first Kingdom Hearts, since it would track our we had our ground combo and we had our air combo, and I think it tended to have things set up for Goofy's not gonna do his smash, he's gonna spin. It'd be great if these guys okay.
Fire.
Missed Sora, but then you got it with fire. I think we focused a bit on like the. Whoop, did not mean to do that. Oh, I don't want to fight you. I want to go back up and get the other red things. Haha. No, they disappeared. Oh well. At least we got most of them.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Okay.
Win.
You, I know I'm not going to get anyway, but get everyone else.
Fire.
This Raga, I know I can take you out.
Yeah.
Ooh, gold card. Have another reward room. We can't get here, but if we go visit a previous world, we can. Hey, a Mushu again. 4 is still a bit low, but considering how rare summons are, that might be. Ow! Don't do that.
Win.
Here, have a tornado.
Donald.
Oh, okay. And we leveled up, good.
Yeah. 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 Goofy.
Royal.
There we go. Good job, Goofy. Alright. I'm going to keep raising our hit points till we have at least 300, then we'll start worrying about getting our card points up again. I think that'll be a pretty decent balance. Okay, now we can jump down here. Take care of this guy. It's not like I can really say he's responsible for us not getting those points earlier since we were mainly just waiting on the platform going up and down. But
Yeah.
it still added to our stress, so... I mean, realistically, our reason for taking him out is that he's an enemy who's worth hit points, or experience points. But if we need more of a reason than that, then we can just say he stressed us out a bit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. I think also for the next room we do, I think we're out of treasure rooms, which means we might be able to start taking a look at. Might be a good idea to also just see what other kinds of rooms are available, just architecture-wise, and layout-wise.
Win. Yeah. Goofy.
Whoa!
Yeah.
There we go. I did a goofy smash on a wyvern. That's what we wanted.
Yeah.
Against flying enemies, a goofy smash is probably better than having him just spin around on the ground without being able to hit him.
Yeah.
Okay, for you guys... No, that's not
Fire.
it. No, it was like
Fire.
two... It was... Oh, that's right. It was like 2 fire and
Courage.
gravity. Done it once by accident and once semi-accident, and when I actually want to use it, can't remember it. Okay.
Yeah. Huh. Ha. Ha. Yeah. Ha. 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 Yeah. Rah. Yeah. Ha. Ha. Yeah.
Said-
Ha. Yeah.
Just thinking with all the rooms we have seen in Hollow Bastion, I feel like most of them are either the outside portion, or if they're inside, they're like the lift station portion, where it was a bunch of walls and drops and areas where lifts could come through.
Yeah.
So you saw the... I did see the... I wonder, do these things respawn? We haven't...
Yeah.
Looks like we've loaded a new save. No, it doesn't seem like it. We did see the library in one of the cutscenes when we first arrived with Belle. It's the main room I'm thinking we haven't seen is in Hollow Bastion in Kingdom Hearts 1. There was the area, basically when we first walk in, that had sort of like a fountain, and then off to the left was the library where they'd go upstairs to the balcony, and that unlocked the way forward. So, am I? Okay, just looking for another room. We do have a false bounty, but that's a 0 card. I'd rather save that for when we have a door that we really need some help with. So, okay, let's use one of our green cards. We haven't used a lot of those. Give us different benefits. Striking first in the field stuns all Heartless. Striking first deals heavy damage to Heartless. Where the Heartless moves slowly. If you have friends, a friend card appears at the start of battles. That already seems to kind of happen anyway, but... Room where your attack cards are more effective. 2-star Heartless. Magic cards are more effective. Let's see what happens with our attack cards being more effective. What's this room going to look like? And hopefully this means our enemies go down quicker with our just regular combos and stuff. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I feel like if our attack cards are more effective, that regular shadows should not be requiring this many hits, but they are in Hollow Bash, and makes sense that they're quite strong at the moment.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a second. Maybe it doesn't mean our strikes are stronger. I want to see something here. Okay, yeah, look, all of our attack cards are 9s. It doesn't mean our attacks are stronger, it just means that they are going to be harder to block. Okay. Which, you know, that's still good, but that's not quite what I was hoping for. Kind of hoping for maybe, like, you know, these guys would take them out in half the number of swings or something. Just remember, the number here is not like how hard we're hitting or something, it's just like if the enemy tries to block what we're doing, then you know, compare their number to our number.
Fire!
Okay. We're already nearly halfway to another level. All right. Let's see. Okay. Did not mean to swing that direction.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, you last one, or you have wave 2? Okay, you're last one. Good. Cost me some healing, but fortunately I'm at full hit points, so... I don't know, does this actually damage me, or does this only affect enemies? Yeah, it doesn't affect me. Okay, so that's just a little thing. I think in the other room we hit that and it stunned the Heartless near us, so... Yeah, again, Sora! Swing the direction that I want you to swing in, not in the direction that you're actually supposed to swing given your code. Come on. Okay, rare that we don't collect all of those guys. Oh.
Yeah.
We've been taking lessons from wyverns.
Goofy! Whoa! Yeah! Yeah, fire!
So I have you.
Take this! Win!
Come on, get out of the fort. However long it takes to play this entire series, I wonder how much shorter it would be if the shadows, these guys couldn't spend half their time hiding in the floor.
Yeah. Ha.
I feel like there's quite a few battles where just kind of waiting for them to become vulnerable.
Yeah. Ha. Ha.
Of course, that could partially be intentional. The game designers may have been thinking, you know, this is a way to, I mean, besides them getting a bit stronger as the game progresses, you know, these guys are definitely stronger than the ones we faced in earlier levels. It could also be something where they decided that, hey, if we do that, then we keep them relevant even in the end game, so that it doesn't just become a matter of like, oh, now you have super powerful weapons, and these guys are, you know, completely trivial. They can still, not that they become difficult, but they do become something that you still have to keep track of, and it can still be frustrating and memorable.
Win.
Oh, come on. Oh. Two beasts.
Beast. Yeah.
Hey, we did a pretty decent little back and forth there. Alright, Sora, you're finally starting to get the timing on that.
Take this.
And of course you all hide in the floor.
Power.
But guess what? I can stay in Dumbo form longer than you can stay hidden in the floor. At least for most of you.
Courage.
Okay, that was terrible, Clown.
Power.
I forget when Cloud isn't his 3-card summon. He's just like only attacks right in front of you. He doesn't charge halfway across the arena to attack enemies over there. Ooh, what's that? That is arrow. Okay, just a 3. You shut that off? I think so.
Yeah. 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 Fire.
Now it's a Goofy. Okay.
Beast.
Okay, that was a pretty good volley.
Loyal.
Hey, get out of the floor. Show Goofy a little more respect than that.
Yeah. Win.
Bring him back close, and I'm gonna need to finish off this guy.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I don't know why I'm using my regular attacks on you when these are the guys who are. Ow. These are the guys that I should probably use jumping attacks against, because the other ones tend to be low enough I can use other normal attacks.
Yeah. Fire.
Ah, didn't hide in the floor fast enough that time, did you? Okay. Anything over here? No. Okay. So I think we got all the experience we're going to get from this room. Alright, so only thing for it is right there. North of the Moogle, or is that northeast? For some reason I kind of considered that direction to be more north and south, but it's really just kind of on the diagonal. So, okay, here's the Moogle room. 7 or higher. Item cards are more effective. Friend card. Yeah, let's see what the friend card room looks like. Okay, immediately rather different looking room. Oh. A different enemy layout. We've seen the defender with the jester guys. I don't know that we've seen him with the four shadows. At least not like within Hollow Bastion, I should say. Well, it's probably fair to say just about anywhere, since I don't think we've seen the defenders outside of Hollow Bastion in this game, at least.
Fire! Force!
What? Oh, I didn't have you locked on, did I?
Courage!
Okay. Cloud taken out. Thank you. Okay, level up again. Got a Looming Darkness card. There's this one, and I think one more level up, and then we'll start going for card points again. Okay, so
Yeah.
ooh. No, I haven't seen this setup. Are which enemies we can face also determined by what rooms we're in? After a ride like that, I'm bet he's kind of happy we just put him out of his misery. Because, yeah, I forgot we hadn't really been seeing many of these wizards. In most of the rooms we've been through. Oh, settle down.
Wind!
Yeah.
Yeah! Huh. Ha. Wind! Yeah! Ha.
Okay, we get another beast card. It's gonna be fun to have 3 of them. Yeah. Alright, let's see. Can we target you?
Seize.
Too early.
Yeah. Ha.
So I think when it launches up, we get the prompt for
Fire.
press the button, but
Fire. Fire.
then Sora does a swing, and I think he has to make contact with the enemy or it fails. We do still need to time it a little bit. We can't just do it when it shows on the screen. Nope. I think maybe that's the main purpose of a lot of those pipes. It just causes us to... Ow! Hey, hey, hey! Whoa! Okay, no more of that. Yeah, let me show you a magic trick.
Wind.
Yeah, how do you like this one?
Wind. Yeah.
Okay. How's Wizards? I think that was the card version of their magic in base game, where they would wave their wand and summon a lot of lightning, and it was they were usually in Kingdom Hearts 1 they were okay, it's a wyvern. Them stunned and drooping like that, like he was some different kind of monster entirely.
Yeah. Yeah.
In Kingdom Hearts 1, the wizards were completely invulnerable when they use that move. Here, we can break it if we have a right card, but we're not expecting it. We're just trying to get our cards set up. We don't have the right cards ready. Okay, at least if you're stunned,
Wind.
I can set up without you immediately attacking me. Which is the nice thing about getting that first strike in. It's not hugely necessary, but if the enemies are all stunned, they can't attack us while we're trying to get our initial strike. Okay, I think we did all that. Card with the number 8 or higher. So we could do meeting ground. This was a meeting ground room, wasn't it? No, this was... Was it? Might have been. Yeah. Striking first on the field stuns all hearts. Let's try this. So I think what this means is that if we hit them, if we start the combat by hitting them, then they're stunned even like the ones that come in later rounds. But I suppose we will find out. Yep, well, we're not going to find out this time. Okay. Nope, that's not what we... Oh, I want that. There we go. Thank you. Alright. No, it's if it's 3 wizards, I think I'm not sure these 3 have a second wave. Yeah, okay, well that's not very helpful.
Yeah.
If the encounters are determined by the room, then it seems kind of mean to have encounters with just one wave in a room that's specifically designed to help you with multiple waves.
Wind.
I guess if it's just 1 or 2 encounters, that's not too bad. 'Cause at least then you still have some encounters that aren't. Yeah, see, he came in stunned.
Yeah. Yeah. Ha. Ha. Yeah.
He got unstunned, but still never bothered turning around. And we have a defender card. What does he do? Yep, we got our limit on room decks. Okay, oh, we have 2 defenders now, so already got him. Decreases damage received by physical attacks.
Yeah. Ha. Yeah. Yeah. Ha. Yeah. Ha.
And another single wave enemy. Okay, Keyblade. 5 Kingdom Key this late in the game.
Wind.
Well, everyone else will be stunned waiting for us.
Yeah. Ha.
I think he was stunned, but I think when we attacked him, he became unstunned, so...
Yeah.
Either that or he just gets over being stunned very quickly.
Yeah. Fire. Yeah.
Okay, halfway to the next level. So we can go through that door. Let's keep working our way up first. There we go.
Wind. Yeah.
Hey, you're not supposed to turn around. There we go. Okay, collect the ones up here first, then drop down for the ones that fall below. That's a much better way of doing it.
Yeah. Ha. 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 Yeah. Ha.
Oh. The thunder. That was a 9 thunder?
Yeah.
We're not really using thunder at the moment, but
Yeah. Yeah.
think, yeah, that's the way to that door. I don't know how to get up there, but then over here there's a switch.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, there's an even... Oh, this whole thing's a much, much higher platform over here. Then I guess we drop... Ow! Hey, no, no! Okay, a little confusey thing there. And I'm still confused. No. Sorry, there we go. There we go, okay, no longer confused.
Win.
Well, we no longer have the program status confusion.
Yeah.
Whether on a personal level we are still confused by anything that's maybe a bit different. I'm still not entirely sure, for instance, why some of these enemies are the way they are.
Fire! Take this!
That's... Oh.
Courage!
Okay. So there's the door that way. No. There we go.
Win!
Okay. Almost through this room. Almost up to the next level, too. So we just have this platform. Any enemies? No enemies. Alright. So I think... Come to think of it, I think this was the room that had the boss, because I seem to recall going up and around that way. So we'll do these two rooms. One or higher or 0. Let's do the... Well, the roulette bonus room isn't really going to help us much if we don't have room for more cards. So it's going to... So I think that's just room cards after each victory. Could do another false bounty. Let's do striking first deals heavy damage to Heartless. Maybe that'll shorten some of the fights a little bit. If we manage to strike first. Isn't always a guarantee. Well, yeah, dealt heavy.
Yeah.
Okay, destroy that thing. I want to strike you first. Oh, no.
Yeah.
There we go. Ha! Gotcha. Oh yeah, look how much damage they already have.
Yeah.
Man, if looked like it was like 80% of their health was gone immediately.
Yeah.
Okay. That's the way it always is for all the enemies that spawn. Yeah, these would be much bigger fights. Oh. Might as well grab the premium upgrade, even if we don't necessarily need it. Okay, you guys... Okay, the reduced health is apparently only for the first wave, I'm guessing, since those guys seem like they were still very, very healthy. Okay. Okay, make sure I'm gonna hit the right thing. I don't see any 9s. Do I see any 8s? Maybe? Yes, there we go. Are very hard cheaper. I should probably be going for the summons. I think the summons are tend to be the priciest. But
Yeah. Yeah. Rah. Ha. Yeah.
hey, level up. Good. So, alright. Do this. Then, next level... I mean, if it gives us a new slight, we'll do that. New combo. But if it doesn't, if it's just a choice between health or card points, we'll start getting more card points.
Yeah. 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 Fire. Take this.
Oh.
Wind.
I think the main downside I'm seeing to this system, I understand, you know, as we've said before, they did this because it was on the Game Boy Advance, and with fewer buttons they had to make it a little bit more interesting, and I think they certainly accomplished that. But I think the one thing that I think I would have changed a little bit, well, maybe two things. One is having some kind of default attack that you can do even if you're running low on cards, which, granted, that might kind of defeat the purpose of the system, but it's frustrating when we just need to like attack one thing once and we don't have any more cards to use. But probably more than that is just with the level up.
Fire.
Was thinking for a while what the level up system is missing, and Sora, as far as I can tell, Sora doesn't actually get stronger over time though. He only gets stronger if we get better cards, which we certainly do, but it seems to me like even the stronger Keyblades aren't necessarily significantly stronger than the Kingdom Blade, nor do we get really enough of them to just completely replace our deck with them. I feel like that could have been a significant improvement if it had just been like, when he levels up, maybe just get a little bit stronger, as well as else. Unless there's something I'm missing, maybe he's doing that passively, but he doesn't seem to be. Is there anything that we... Because, yeah, like, we only have our level and our hit points. You know, it's not like we're getting any other stats, at least not that are visible to us. And then what our cards are. Okay, completely whiffed that. So now, I think part of the reason that came to me now was because having to go back and try to level up before taking on a boss again, just made me think of, like, okay, what are we actually accomplishing? We'll have more health, and that'll help. We'll have potentially more cards or better cards in our deck. And, you know, that can also be helpful.
Take this.
Okay, I need to stop using that with gravity if I just want to go after a specific individual.
Courage!
But, like in Kingdom Hearts 1, if we encountered a boss that we were having difficulty with, we knew we could go level up, sword would get stronger, and eventually we'll reach the point where we can simply beat the boss. And lots of RPGs are like that. If you're having difficulty, it might be tedious, but just go somewhere and fight a bunch, and your enemy will eventually be strong enough to take on your enemy. With this, that doesn't necessarily feel true. Like, simply leveling up doesn't guarantee that we're going to become strong enough to eventually defeat an enemy. We also need to get better cards if we want to actually get stronger. Leveling up just means we might survive a little longer before we get destroyed. So
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see how this fight goes. Oh, hey, I don't know if we managed to hit it or if it was the electrical box thing that hit it, but either way, I'll take it. Just too bad we can't fight Maleficent in a green room and have her start with only 20% of her hit points.
Fire!
There we go.
Wind! Yeah.
All right. Okay, I think we're done with this room. Nope. There's one more.
Yeah. Yeah.
On the other hand, you know, just okay, wait for next cycle. On one hand, not getting stronger as we level up does mean that we can't just level up to be able to bypass the parts we're struggling with. On the other hand, I bet if we struggle long enough, we will end up with a having a really good understanding of the fight by the time we're done. So. Alright, let's do one more room, just see if we can get a little bit more experience. Okay, something a little bit different. Heartless move more slowly. Is that just on the map, or is that in combat? Let's see what that's all about. If that's in combat, that'll be pretty decent. Ah, missed me.
Wind!
Well, it doesn't seem to be in combat, because those shadows were cruising as fast as ever. Okay, so I think it's just on the map that the heartless move more slowly. Okay. Here's now one of the lift stop rooms, and yeah, being Well, this is a room size 2, but it looks like there's only one level. And it's just over there to over here. I guess even the multi-level rooms, though, it's not like we had areas above each other. It was just essentially one level split onto multiple tiers.
Wind!
I don't know that it matters which tornado I do. It's not like they're using combos high enough to block either of them.
Yeah! Ha! Ha! Rah! Take this! Yeah! Rah! Yeah! Ha!
All right. Why is this door already open?
Yeah!
What's going on here? Oh, maybe because the
Yeah!
special rooms are closed, maybe this is how we where we need to go to move on? Or did we
Yeah!
have trouble with Maleficent, or did we have trouble with the boss after her? We had trouble with somebody.
Yeah!
So it's gonna shoot at us. Okay. At least we're not confused. With the same caveats as before.
Wind!
This less caveats, more clarification.
Yeah! Ha! Yeah! Rah! Ha! Yeah! Rah!
We got triple wyverns here. And you definitely don't seem like you're moving any slower.
Fire!
Alright. So what is up with this door? Level 2 Thunder. It's giving us a lot of Thunder cards.
Yeah! Rah! Yeah! Ha! Yeah!
Okay, so anybody else down here? No. Okay, so what's up with the door?
Who are you?
I am Vexen.
That's
I
right.
have come to collect your debt, Sora.
We countered Vexen, didn't we?
A debt? Sora, do you owe something to this guy?
Come on, of course not.
Oh, but you do. You owe me for reuniting you with your former friend.
You
That's
don't
right.
mean...
Did defeat
Indeed,
monster.
I do. I'm the one who brought Riku to you.
Then... You're the one... You're the one who's been controlling him! What have you done with him?
I see no need to give you information about where Riku is. After all, why trouble you in your final hour?
Dude, we've got over an hour left, so... Okay, and, I think we don't have a deck set up for this guy.
No good!
Whoa!
I shall freeze you!
Donald! Yeah! Ha.
Here you go! Taste this!
Fire!
Here you go!
Fire! Force!
Taste
Yeah,
this!
he's not gonna do it.
Wind! Courage!
Oh, that's right. Water heals him. Okay, we need to rebuild our deck a little bit. Okay. That's okay. Remember where we are now a little bit, so let's continue. Okay, kicked us back into this room. Good, it doesn't completely eliminate our progress until we actually finish that cutscene. I think that's... Or... No, there's usually two Castle Oblivion rooms between between floors, so it might be that it's it's not until we go out of the first one that it deletes the old room, the old layout. Old layout. Okay. Let's go ahead and go here. Here I am gonna go ahead and use our False Bounty, because what we're gonna do is we'll get a little bit more experience, and then we'll go back to the Moogle room, turn in our cards, and see if we can improve our deck a little bit. I seem to recall fire was very effective against him, so we were gonna, like, any fire card we had, throw it in our deck. Take out Dumbo, because all that does is heal him, which is rather counterproductive when we're trying to defeat him. And we might take another look through our slights to see if there's any that are particularly useful. He has a lot of zeros, so we have to watch out for anything that is too long, because he'll just end up canceling it when he pulls a zero.
Fire!
Okay, I hadn't thought about that, but why'd you only reshuffle a few of our... We only got a few of our cards back.
Fire! Fire! Force! Donald! Goofy!
Oil!
Okay. I think one of the things I want to look at is try to remember what the slight was for Sonic Blade, because that was it's one that's kind of useful when we... It would be 3 attack cards, probably adding up to a specific value, and then probably either all the same type or all different types. No, okay, that's accidentally Aurora, and I forget... Oh, okay, that's how we cancel. Okay, there's a button I can press that can clear out what we have selected for our triple cards without actually using them. It's left trigger, and so that will be very useful to remember when we accidentally select the wrong thing. Especially in boss fights where every card is precious. Before anyone gets too worried, no, I'm not starting to just refer to my cards as my precious or preciouses. So there's no cause for alarm at this point in time. Come to think of it, I wonder... Quick recovery after card breaks. Could the recovery have something to do with how it refreshes?
Yeah. Yeah. Ha. Yeah. Yeah. Ha. Yeah. Ha.
So one of the things can be interesting with RPGs. Come on.
Win.
There we go. Is how they handle their stats. And some RPGs will tell you a lot of information. And you know, you can do all the calculations yourself and know exactly what's going to happen, everything. Others will you know, try to abstract everything and hide it from you, not to necessarily be deceptive, but to help maintain immersion in the world, so you're viewing it more as, you know, hey, I'm the character who's fighting, not here's a bunch of numbers that I'm crunching to come up with the result of who wins.
Win.
Which can be helpful, but then I feel like that's sort of what's going on here with some of the things of just like giving Keyblades letter grades and things, so we're just kind of ranking them rather than giving them specific stats that, you know, at least the player has access to. But it also means that sometimes it can be a little bit difficult to tell exactly what it actually does.
Fire. Win.
Okay. Ooh, new slate, Ragnarok. I think we've already gotten a Ragnarok, but of course this is like different ways to do it, or with like different card values and stuff, so even if we have already learned Ragnarok, let's see. Leap into the air and fire a stream of rays in front of you. Activation 3 attack cards, total value 7 to 9. Use L to determine the direction of fire, press X to fire sooner, but less rays are fired. Okay, so I'm guessing Sora jumps up, like, charges up, and then starts firing. If we press X, he'll start firing, presumably when we press X, but he won't have charged up all the way. And then L, we can aim it. Okay, so total value of 79 is pretty low, but if we threw in, like, some zeros, we could do that with, you know, basically any of our cards in 7 through 9 is about what we include in our deck. I'm curious what these Heartless would have done if we hadn't opened up a chest. Just have stayed in there the rest of their lives. I guess technically these are all memories, and so once we move on to the next area, this all disappears, so these particular Heartless probably don't have to worry about it. Okay. Number 2, Divine Rose.
Win. Yeah. Fire!
It was determined to catch him. Alright. Is there another wyvern? We already get rid of it. Okay. In that case,
Wind!
take out the tornado. All right. So now I think we're ready to go back and go back to the Moogle room. Don't suppose you guys respawned at all? Yeah. More points to get. Okay. Okay, let's trade in our old cards. See what we can. Again, basically anything less than 7, just keeping one of each. Mainly just for like having a collection. So we've got a level 9 Divine Rose. Okay. So I think these are just ones that aren't currently in our deck. Yeah, let's go ahead. Sometimes we use some lower level magics, but now we have like really high level ones. So if we need them, it's getting late enough in the game. Probably don't need to hold on to the low stuff. Although summons, I think summons I'll still take a look at. Well, okay, Mushu has 2 or 3 2s. We can get rid of 2 of those. So probably, I can't imagine we're going to want more than 3 Mushus in our deck anytime soon. And maybe if we get them, maybe if we get a few higher level ones, we can get some combo breaks with them. No, we're not going to get rid of one of our 9s. Cloud. We already have 3 of them in our deck, so it's probably okay getting rid of one of the ones. Whoop. Didn't do that. Go back down to where Cloud was. Okay. Items. Yeah, see that? I think that's what threw me. The elixir looks very much like the Mega Elixir, but it's stop being in Nintendo mode. We're on a PlayStation controller now. I don't think we can even have. Maybe we can have multiple shadow cards, but they're so expensive that trying to include multiples in a deck, unless we're sure we're going to get a lot of them, get a lot of use out of them, this doesn't seem like it'd be a great idea. Okay. So there we go. Let's see what cards we can get. Some more attack cards, more magic cards, more item cards. Item cards, I'm not too concerned about. We're not really doing a lot with those. Let's go ahead and get some more magic and summons. Okay. Hey, another fire, that would be good. And hey, if Vexen is... I seem to recall him being heavily affected by fire, since he's kind of an ice guy. maybe Mushu will be useful. Upcoming. I still not sure we needed a whole bunch of them, so I'm not too disappointed with you know, selling off the twos, but I just think that might be a good opportunity to throw Mushu in our deck. Okay, 7 Fairy Harp. Okay, we could get 150 mixed pack, or 150 item pack, or 100 point just Keyblade pack. Let's go for a mixed pack. Okay. Nothing too great there, but don't think we've got some cards to sell, but I don't think we've got enough to get to another pack, so we can do that later. Let's just use the spring. Not the room I thought I was, so. This is the room I thought I was, and you have to, I think, go the long way around regardless, so. Go up here, then go back over here. Jump on this thing. Go up to the tall one. And then this way. All right. So let's take a look at our deck. So this is, we're on deck number 2. So that's our main use deck. Okay. Deck number 1, I think, is our deck that we're yeah, this was definitely the deck we had set up for. This is definitely the deck we had set up for taking him on, since all the fire cards there. So, okay, so Ursula, 50 points, but halves damage from the enemy's magic attacks for 5 hits. Probably a good idea to use that if we remember to use it. Increase the value of all cards by 1. Don't think that that's going to be very useful, particularly since, as I recall, he has a lot of zeros, and so whatever value we have, that's just not going to do it. Might be useful for breaking his combos, but I think a lot of times we'll be able to break his combos just by throwing 3 9s together, since we have a lot of 9s. Okay, so let's go ahead and remove that. So yeah, we definitely want healing. Want fire. Let's go ahead and add Mushu. We don't have, okay, we don't have like the premium Mushus that cost less. Okay, 3 Mushus is kind of a lot, apparently. But that could potentially be very helpful if Mushu is as potent against him as it seems like he might be. Okay, so who can we remove? Tinkerbell will help us heal. That's good. Cloud, useful when we have 3 of them. Help us do a bit of an attack. Keep him stunned. Definitely want healing. We want a lot of our fire. So I think we just start just taking out the lowest Keyblades. Okay, 2 of them. 2 of them's enough to put us below our threshold. All right. So let's go ahead and equip deck 1. I think for starters, I just want to, start off with 3 Mushu and just kind of see what he does to him. Try to... Okay, yeah, we saw you.
Here you go.
Courage!
I'll handle this.
Here you go.
Hey! Okay, summons might not be
I shall
the
freeze
best
you.
thing in the world.
Taste this.
Ha! This is it! This is it! Ha!
Okay.
Yeah.
Taste this.
So if we just rely on combos right away, then he'll break them.
Taste this.
Heal! Fire! 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 Power!
I shall freeze you.
I'd rather you didn't. If that's all the same to you.
Taste this.
Back off! Heal!
Here you go.
This is it! Heal! Fire!
I've had enough of this.
Yeah,
Taste this.
Zero would have been helpful there.
Here you go. Taste this.
Power!
I'll handle this.
Okay, Mushu might not be a great idea.
Here you go.
Fire! Fire! Courage!
I shall freeze.
Power!
Here you go.
Courage! Heal!
Here you go.
Fire! Power!
This is...
Yeah! Heal!
Here you go.
Fire! Courage!
I've had enough of this.
Yeah. Here you, dude.
Power!
I'll handle this.
Here you go. Taste.
Heal! Fire!
Taste this.
Courage!
Okay, considering this isn't be working at all, we're not
You are pushing
doing
me.
as bad as I would
Here
have
you
thought.
go.
Heal!
Taste this.
Okay, sometimes he uses a lot of zeros, but they're not all zeros. We can't just like rely on whatever we do being a
I shall freeze.
whatever he does being a zero.
Taste this.
Okay,
Here you
it'll just
go.
take us out.
Taste
Okay.
this.
Because we got him down to like almost half health there, I think. Mushu seems bad idea. It's by the time he gets summoned, I think Tinkerbell also, by the time she gets summoned, he's scrolled ahead to his zero card and just cancels it. So, yeah, I think we're going to need to remove those two. It's going to be one of the things one of the changes we make. Cloud was decent when we had we just use one of them. I don't think we'd be able to get summon 3 of him. So, okay. Cloud also. Okay. Mushu, we'll see what you do another time. What you do with his triple Mushu. So I'm not sure we've summoned 3 of him before. But okay. Which means if we don't have Tinkerbell, we'll probably want some more healing. And we'll want as much fire as we can. Alright, let's... Do I have any... Okay, no. Let's go ahead and... We'll throw a 0 in there. Having some more zeros is always helpful. Okay, we definitely don't want Frost, because he uses it'll heal him. Quickly reloads reloadable magic card. Reloads all attack cards. Okay, being able to get all of our attack cards back might be helpful. Haven't used many items. We'll need to be very careful with these, since they're especially low numbers. We'll either need to use them as part of a combo, or use them when he's just used a 0. Which would definitely be the safer option. Reload all magic cards and reset the reload counter. That would be helpful after we've used a couple... After we've reloaded a couple times. Okay, quickly reload all attack cards. Okay, we don't have enough for all of these. I think we're not using attack cards as often, so we can probably make do with fewer of those. 36 is going to be just a little too high. 32 is still going to be a little too high. $22 we can do. All right. So let's see. Yeah, let me also check what our... No, not the journal. Check the journal once we're done with... If we manage to finish this fight, then we'll check our journal for all of our characters and stuff. Okay, so Ragnarok was the one that... Yeah, total value 7 and 9. So probably won't be using that one. Sonic Blade was pretty decent when we've managed to get it. 3 attack cards of differing types, total value 20 to 23. And then, because we can combo into multiple attacks that seem to keep him busy if we manage to use them when he's not ready with a counter. Let me check our deck. So yeah, we have these 3 7s. Okay, those aren't 3 different types. Oh, but what it probably was is... Yeah, 9 7 7 would end up being Sonic Blade if it's 3 different types. So, okay. That's probably good. A 9... Our 3 7s are different... You know, we have 2 of the same types, we can't just combine them together. But if we do like a 9 and 2 7s or an 8 and 2 7s, those would fulfill the criteria. And if we make the 9 or the 8 first, the 7s will still be around to potentially use next time. So that might be good. Try to... When we start out, we'll try to set that up, and we'll save it for when he does his, for when he does one of his big attacks that we want to cancel. I think that'll be part of what'll be important. It'll be trying to not just constantly attack, but try to wait, set up attacks, wait for him to attack when we can counter. And so that way we'll be breaking his cards rather than him waiting for us to attack and then using a 0 to just cancel our stuff. He might still be able to, once we break his attack and start attacking, he might still be able to counter with a 0, but okay. Okay, I think this might work.
Taste this.
Okay.
Here you go.
Okay.
Fire!
I shall freeze you.
Okay, wow. He, what? Okay, all of our magic
I've
is
had enough of this.
rather low.
Taste this.
What?
Here you go. Taste this.
Okay, wow. I was not expecting his cards to just to always have stronger combos than us. That is the downside with all of our magic cards, is that we don't have a lot that are very high numbered, and so we can't just break with those. We do have our attack cards are high numbered. Maybe we use our fire mainly as small attacks or to go after, to counter his 0s, and use our attack cards as triples to counter his major attacks. That might work. Okay, let's try that. Oh, okay.
Here you go. I've had enough.
This is it.
Okay.
Taste this.
Fire!
Taste this. I shall freeze you. Here you go. Taste this.
Goofy!
Whoa!
Okay.
I've had enough of this.
This is it! Fire! 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 Fire!
Taste this.
Fire!
I shall freeze you.
Back off!
Okay. We're slow going, but we're...
Here you go.
Fire! Fire!
Taste this.
Ow. Missed that.
I've had enough of this.
This is it! Fire! Fire! Fire!
Here you go.
Heal. Yeah.
Here you go.
There.
Okay.
Here you go.
Ow.
I shall freeze you.
Oh, okay. It's a little bit too powerful that time. Ah,
You're too much trouble.
Fire.
Ah! Taste this. Here you go.
Heal.
I've had enough of you.
I managed to.
I shall freeze you.
Ah,
Shatter.
almost had him.
Back off. Fire.
Here you go.
Fire.
Taste this. I've had enough.
This is it.
Okay.
Heal. Fire.
Taste this.
Sir, if you could not
Here
do
you
that,
go.
that would be.
Donald. Yeah. Yeah.
I shall freeze you.
Ha.
You are just an experiment.
I didn't want to use my 7 first, but oh well.
I've had enough of this.
Back off. Fire. Fire.
You imbecile. I shall freeze you. Take
Okay.
this. You're pushing it.
This is it.
Sorry if I'm not talking much. I'm trying to concentrate here. I know that's probably not super interesting to watch, but
I've had enough of this.
This is it. Fire. Fire. Fire.
You imbecile.
Heal.
Here you go. I shall freeze you.
okay.
Shatter! Here you go.
Heal.
You're pushing it. You're pushed.
Oh, we're getting them down to lower
This is
cards.
it. Fire. Fire.
You imbecile.
Heal.
There we go. Yeah, use our 0.
I shall freeze you.
Okay.
Taste this. Taste this.
Okay, sir, if you could.
Ha. Heal.
You're pushing it.
That's what we want.
I've had enough of this.
Heal. Fire. Fire. Fire.
You imbecile.
Oh no, we just.
You're too much trouble.
Fire.
I shall freeze you.
Okay.
Shatter.
Ah.
Yeah.
You're
Come
pushing
on, we need like one more hit on him.
Here you go.
Heal.
You don't know it, big.
There we go. Okay. Alright. Yes, we don't know a thing, except how to beat you, apparently. And really, what more do we need to know?
As I expected, you weren't one to die very easily.
As if I'd ever lose to you!
Just 3 or 4
I wouldn't be
times.
so sure. Did you even notice? I was delving deep into your memory as we fought. And here, look what I found. A card crafted from all the memories that are locked in the other side of your heart.
Huh?
Wait!
Thank you? What's this about?
Memories. In the other side?
Yeah, what's going on with that? Okay, we learned... I mean, we learned freeze. Oh, okay, that's a new move. Freezes nearby enemies. Attacking a frozen enemy deals greater damage, so blizzard, stop. Okay, well, that sounds like that'll be kind of fun. If we can ever get stop, we still haven't unlocked that. Twilight Town. Don't think we visited a Twilight Town. So it's more of Sora's past that we're from presumably before the previous game. I got a bad feeling about all this. We should be careful. The other side of your heart. Is that where the stuff you forget goes? Yeah, that's it. Donald, you forget things with one side of your heart. It's...
If Sora disappears, that would mess up the organization's plans.
I trust that you know what you need to do.
Haven't a clue, really. Maybe you could spell it out for me.
Vexen has clearly committed a treasonous act against the organization. You must eliminate the traitor.
No taking that back later.
We don't have any more world card. Well,
A card
Guess
made
that's
out of memories from the other side of your heart?
this must be a
I
world
wonder
card.
what it does.
We'll find out soon enough. It's the only one we have left. No other way to move forward.
Okay, but before we do, I think it's time for us to take a well-deserved look at Jiminy's journal. So, all right. We have a story for Hollow Bastion. The beast came to rescue Belle from Maleficent's clutches, but to his dismay, Belle acted coldly and would not go with him. We felt bad for him, so we went to see Belle. It turned out she was only pretending to be cruel to keep her heart and the love within safe from Maleficent. But faced with a choice, Belle couldn't hide how she felt for the beast, and Maleficent stole her heart. Together with the beast, we took care of Maleficent and restored Belle's heart. Alright, good. There's our card collection. Doesn't seem to be growing a huge amount. Although I'm guessing that gap right there is where stop will go once we finally unlock it. Attack cards. Man, there's a bunch we're missing. Wonder what those could be and where we could get them. Divine Rose. Strikes are good. Thrusts not so good. Okay. Obtained in Hollow Bastion delivers powerful strikes but slow to recover from card breaks. Summon. Oh, look at Mickey head. We've completed our summons. And we could still get some cards, but we're not going to find any new summons. They're just going to be new cards for our existing summons. Mushu breathes fire at the enemy, dealing fire damage. Stock more than one to prolong the attack. Okay, friend cards. We have the Beast. The Beast knocks enemies towards Sora. Sora can then knock the enemies back to the Beast. Stock more than one for multiple strikes. Enemy cards. Got a Wyvern. Stops the reload counter from counting reloads for one reload. Protect decreases damage from physical attacks by the enemy. Magical attacks do normal damage. Oh, yeah, we also forgot to equip our Ursula card in that battle, I think. Yeah. Alright. Dragon Maleficent. Sacrifices reload speed to power up attack cards for 30 attacks. World cards. Twilight Town. Ooh, only one world left after Twilight Town. Allows you to visit Twilight Town. Can be used on the 11th floor. So then presumably after we beat this, we'll get a card, or maybe in the process of beating it, we'll get a world card for the 12th floor. Okay. So for these characters, we just had Vexen. Man absorbed in his dubious research in Castle Oblivion. Vexen tried to destroy Sora by controlling Riku and pitting the two against each other. When this plan failed, he confronted Sora personally. But then didn't seem too put out by not defeating us and just pulling memories from half of our heart. Mushu from Mulan, 1998. Once a guardian dragon of a Chinese family. Due to past mistakes, he lost much of his former power. If Sora calls, Mushu will come to our aid. Yeah, we definitely need to include Mushu in our deck. Since it seems like he might not act exactly the same way, but it sounds like he'll kind of work similar to Dumbo, just with fire instead of water. So maybe we can replace Dumbo, at least long enough to try Mushu and see which one we like better. So the Beast. From Beauty and the Beast, 1991. Prince transformed into a beast because of his selfishness. Meeting Belle restored humanity to his heart. Though stunned by Belle's cold behavior, his faith in their love never wavered. Belle, a young woman who saw kindness behind the beast's gruff exterior. Realizing Maleficent sought her heart, Belle acted coldly toward the beast to keep her heart beyond the witch's reach. Yeah. I wonder... I have to wonder, was that... Did Belle figure that out because, like, you know, she's sensed things like what... Or she was able to see stuff like what Maleficent was saying that, you know, all logically led to this and stuff going on? Or has she just read enough books that she's like, okay, there's a witch who's come after me, and okay, yeah, this is probably the sort of thing this is probably what her plan is. Just not necessarily because all the clues were there, but because it's, you know, she just knows how stories work. Maleficent from Sleeping Beauty, 1959. A witch who commands the darkness. Sora faced Maleficent and her Heartless once before. She stole Belle's heart to perfect her dark powers, though Belle had seen through her plan. And Dragon Maleficent gets to be a different character, probably just so we can see the different character model. Maleficent's dragon form. Her own sorcery mingled with the vast powers of darkness made Maleficent a fearful opponent. Okay. Yeah, we have none from... So interesting. So if this is what, Twilight Town, then it's the only one we're missing. So this would have to either be Twilight Town or maybe the world after Twilight Town. But then one of them isn't going to have characters associated with it, which I guess might make sense. If Twilight Town has some characters associated with it, the 12th floor will probably be the final world, and that's where kind of everything's coming together, and we're tying up all the story rather than having having a bunch of new characters introduced. Especially since these are characters from Sora's memories. Presumably these will be, if this is from the next area, it'll be people he's forgotten. but we'll maybe remember once he sees them. I don't know. We'll have to continue on to kind of to see. So, all right, and yeah, we've got. Won't be able to complete it, I don't think, unless it's incredibly small, but should be able to at least get a couple story sections in. You think there are memories on the other side of my heart? Kind of scary. You ask me, Vexen's waiting to trap us. You know, Donald, he does seem the type, doesn't he? Go ahead and write over that save. I already have a Hollow Bastion save. We already have way too many Hollow Bastion saves because we were just trying to level up to be able to get through Vexen. Oh, don't pretend like we have a choice. Just have Twilight Town, which seems to be... Let's see, there's a clock tower. Very prominent, and looks like there's like a train on a track running around it. And then another building, so it seems kind of a city-ish area, although on the bottom there are a bunch of trees. It'll be interesting, except for Castle Oblivion, we haven't really had any brand new areas. Oh. Garsh, where are we, Sora? Well, if I had to guess, I would say probably Twilight Town, since I think that's the name that was on the card. It's like a gingerbread trolley. I mean, it doesn't look like things are actually made out of candy, literally, but there is a lot of candy symbolism everywhere. And then a clothing boutique or something there. I don't know. I've never been here. Me neither. Okay, well, Donald, it wasn't taken from the other side of your heart, so that makes a lot more sense. I think Sora's the one we're kind of expecting to, have his memory jogged at some point. And Donald presumably has studied a bit, but I'm not sure he and Goofy have ever really been outside of... Like, within the Kingdom Hearts games, I'm not sure that they've ever really been to other worlds extensively before starting their search for Mickey, so not sure I would really expect either of them to be familiar with other worlds outside of Disney Castle and whatever worlds they visited with Sora. But that can't be right. Till now, the only places we've been are from Sora's memory. Maybe so, but I definitely don't remember this. Might have forgotten this town just like the other stuff. This is terrible. Our memories are practically gone. We'll be okay. See? Look at this. Nominee's good luck charm. There's a special memory that goes with this. And careful, don't step on Jiminy. One night, when Naminé and I were little, there was this meteor shower. Naminé started crying. She said, "What if a shooting star hits the islands?" So I said, "If a shooting star comes this way, I'll hit it right back into outer space." Okay, courageous and all, not necessarily showing huge amount of knowledge of shooting stars, but... Well, actually, in these games, who knows? I was swinging this toy sword around the whole time. Not a Toy Story, that would be a completely different Disney franchise. Naminé just smiled and said thanks. Then she gave me this. Sora, I don't think you had that memory before, so that's the memory. The memory's come back to you since then. since we started this whole thing, so that's good. Sora, I'm so sorry. All this because of me. Naminé said she had it ever since she was a baby. And she gave it to you? Aww. Yeah, so I promised her from now on, I'll bring you good luck. I'll keep you safe. But then one day, Naminé left the islands, and I forgot about her all this time. I really let her down. Okay, we got Key of Beginnings. So, Sora, it's great that you're remembering about Naminé. Doesn't help us figure out any more about what this town is, or why you have memories of it locked on the other side of your heart when you don't even seem to recognize it. Let's see what kind of Heartless are here. Okay, regular Heartless and flying guy. Oh, I need to... I'm still on my boss deck. I need to change that after this combat.
Fire!
Okay. Okay, we're in an unknown room. Let's go ahead and... So let's equip our second deck. Go ahead and edit. We were also going to try out throwing in a few Mushus. Actually, not sure if we can just swap out Dumbo for Mushu, because, like, Dumbo, we've got a premium. But then Mushu overall is lower level, or lower value cards, so maybe we'll be able to. Okay, yeah, there we go. Okay, that'll probably be decent for now. That's gotten us through most fights. So next fight, we'll try out 3 Mushus just to see what's going on. What's our overall world layout? Oh. Actually is quite a small world. Oh, it's a small world after all. Is that what... I don't think that's what this world is based on, but... Only 2 memory rooms, or maybe even only 1, and then a treasure room. But I guess we'll find out. We'll have to go to this room first, then. Let's explore the rest of this room. And then we'll... Okay, 3 Mushus.
Power!
I'll handle this.
Okay. Alright, a little bit different from Dumbo, since we, instead of us moving around and chasing after people, we just kind of target them like it's a shooter game or something. Which actually, considering one of the major downsides with Dumbo has been when there's fast-moving enemies that just kind of circle us, how they'll... Have we seen you guys in combat before?
Fire! Win! Courage! Donald!
Alright, good job. Okay. Okay, we don't have any new entries in Jiminy's journal, so I think we have fought the soldiers before in an earlier
levels. They've just been kind of absent for a while. Like, I haven't seen them in a few worlds, so
was wondering if the soldiers being the ones that still ground-based, but have helmets and a little bit look less like just black blobs than the shadows do. Oh, there you go, Goofy. Those guys.
Win! Power!
I'll handle this.
Courage!
Although I'm not sure if he seems as powerful as Dumbo.
Win!
Probably overkill just for the one flying guy, but I have to say I am a little bit nervous. We're this late in the game and just giving us some rather basic enemies. Now, granted, that's probably going to change as we go on. This is just the intro room, but here's some posters up. Welcome. Struggle fight. Okay. Struggle fight, some entertainment prize fight or something. We have a warning about a Dazzy. Or maybe that's triangle, square, triangle Z. And advertisement for Awo. Okay, no need for that kind of language.
Yeah! Huh. Huh. Yeah!
Well, let's just clean you guys all up.
Win!
Oh, you can spin around. Look, I can spin stuff around too. Oh, you guys survived that? Wow.
Yeah! Yeah!
You guys are almost... You guys are like as strong as defenders. They took 2 hits after the tornado as well.
Yeah!
It's...
Win! Power!
I'll handle this.
Wow, it
Courage!
did not last very long on just level 2, do you, Mushu? Okay. And we'll give Mushu a little more... Yes, but I think long term would probably be stick with Dumbo. Although, granted, we haven't tried Dumbo here. It's possible that these guys are just strong enough that maybe Dumbo would have a hard time taking them out too. Okay, now I want these guys seem like they have as many hit points as the wyverns.
Fire!
Okay, that was a full Faraga and it didn't take them out. These guys have more hit points than the wyverns. Okay.
Win!
Okay, I think I'm beginning to see why they're giving us all these basic enemies. They're showing us how even though they're basic enemies, they still get back here. Oh. They're still absorbing lots of hits from us, showing us just how strong the enemies are in this area.
Force! Power!
I'll handle this.
These guys.
Courage!
Miss Cloud.
Power!
It's almost full strength.
Courage!
Okay, we'll heal up from this. Let Donald and Goofy take this guy out.
Donald!
Probably Donald. Magic 2 should be enough. Okay, let's see if we can get that 7 cloud right there. So again, summons tend to be kind of expensive cards. We have 300 hit points, so let's get us some more space in our deck. Alright. So we're gonna have to go over and up. Let's... Wait a second, is there an enemy behind us? There is. Ha! So you thought you could sneak up on me while I was picking a room, eh?
Yeah! Yeah!
Oh, let's just...
Goofy!
Loyal!
Okay. Alright, number 1 or higher or 0. Let's deal heavy damage to Heartless. And this seems like an area where we might need it. Get through the rooms faster. We got rooms to the north and south.
Yeah!
Alright.
Yeah! Yeah! Goofy!
Loyal!
Oh.
Yeah!
Don't wanna... So I can do Goofy last, and we'll have enough.
Goofy!
Loyal!
Yeah! Donald!
Thank you, Donald.
Power!
Tinkerbell, we could also use some help from you. Good.
Win! Yeah! Fire!
I'm hoping we can at least make... Nope, didn't mean to go back. Well, we can at least make it to the next story room.
Yeah! 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 Filthy!
Why-yo!
Yeah! Ha!
On the floor, that's why I'm not hitting them.
Fire! 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 Wind! Filthy!
Why-yo!
Alright, good. Okay, I'm seeing a lot fewer signs
Yeah!
put out and about in this section. A little higher. I mean, more like a residential district or something rather than.
Yeah! Ha!
Okay. We're still getting rank 5 kingdom keys. I hear some signs posted. Some flyers or something.
Yeah! Yeah!
Dude, get back here! Where are you going? Ah.
Yeah!
Man, usually it's me trying to run away and then find a chance to turn around and attack. These guys are learning,
Yeah!
starting to use my own strategies against me.
Yeah! Yeah! Ha! Wind! Wind!
Just hit you guys with 2 tornadoes if you're gonna survive one. There we go. Is there a enemy up here? There is. Oh.
Yeah!
Oh, we got a air soldier card. What's that do? Allows reloads while in motion. For 3 oh, that might be useful against bosses. 'Cause that's usually one of the tough things with reloads is that we just kind of have to stand there and reload. And then the boss can get hits on us. If we can reload while we're running around, and for 3 reloads, that could potentially last us a decent amount of the fight. Maybe not use it for the first couple times, when it's just a cost of 1, but then when especially when it gets up to 3 and we have to do that while we have no cards to do anything. Okay, that's a potentially very good card, I think. Again, if we actually remember to use our enemy cards, which we're not always guaranteed to do. Okay, that was a nice, simple room since we got everybody's health down.
Yeah! Yeah!
Okay, for you guys, we'll just,
Wind!
you guys like spinning around, we'll spin you around.
Wind!
Alright. It's interesting, those guys do a lot of, like, spinning for their attacks.
Yeah!
They'll spin out. Goofy spins for his attacks. It seems like there's making some kind of a connection between soldiers and spinning to attack, which I've never served in the military. I'll have to ask someone who does. But I don't think that's really primary tactic in the modern Battlefield, at least.
Yeah, fire! Donald! Win! Win!
One's faded before we could pick him up. No, I want to attack this, Sora. There we go. Okay, bottomless abyss there. Ooh, lots of Moogle points.
Yeah.
I don't like those fights. Nice and short and simple. Okay. Yeah. Can you guys come out where there's not so much other stuff for me to target? I'm trying to get you.
Win!
Now, if you guys are coming out, let's do it again.
Win! Win! Goofy!
Loyal!
Okay. Oop. Okay. Forgot that guy was right there.
Yeah! Ha!
So I think this will clear out this room. I think what we do is we'll build north. The next room I think we're going to build is going to be a saving room, just to make sure that we get one in. Who knows when we get to the memory room how long that's going to take. If we start another room,
Fire!
you know, we may or may not get through it, so... Oh, okay, did not mean that. See, look, now we can reset.
Win!
Instead of having to waste our tornado and gravity, we can just reset it, select them again.
Win!
Perfect. Okay. Heal up a little bit. Oh, what do we got here? Olympia 0. Okay. That's the south door, or the southwest door. I think we've explored everywhere. Found all the Heartless. So let's have a, what, moment's respite. Yeah. Is this... That's the right door. Yeah, but it's not a trick door.
Yeah!
Not gonna be any enemies here, so may as well just break anything. Save, and I think that's the door we go through. Because I can find out. Oh, that is the treasure door. Okay. Well, I guess we can explore that.
Yeah, yeah.
Because we do happen to have a spare treasure card.
Yeah.
I wonder if we'll find stop in this world. So since we're here, might as well save. We'll end up saving later, but just in case something happens. Probably a good idea. I like the kind of twilight reddish orange of the logo there. That'd be a logo or more of just an emblem. Okay. Blue card with number 8. We do not have a blue card with number 8. Can we just do a 0? Okay, we'll need to find a blue card with number 8 before we can use this room. Red card with 1 shouldn't be too bad. And green card's adding up to 20. If we could also find one of those wild cards that's just a... anything, that might be helpful too. Okay. 5 or higher or 0. You know what? I wonder if we have a way of just discarding some room cards. It might be a good idea to use this just to be able to try to get some blue cards of 8. Well, sure, red card of 8. That doesn't help us. Well, it helps us since that's the room we're going to choose, but... he's kind of rocking out up there, isn't he? Ah, it didn't move quite fast enough, far enough, did you? Okay, we'll go ahead. You guys. It's the last time we're going to be able to use wind. Oh, okay, good. Got that. I think we need to pick that up or else we don't get to do the roulette afterwards. Okay. I don't see any blue 8s. I do see a blue treasure room. There we go. Calm Bounty. Okay, so that'll be even better if we get to see what cards we can do. Not that I'm always the best at stopping it on time, but we can hopefully have at least a little bit of a shot of seeing that there's a blue 8 and being able to get it. There we go.
Goofy!
Whoa!
There we go. Hey, there's a blue 8. Okay. Okay, it's that one. All right. I have no idea what this mingling whirl. Oh, I think that's one of the ones that... Okay, reach limit on the map cards we can carry. Must delete some cards. What do we have a lot of that we're not using? I guess anything with more than one. I mean, zeros are always good. Most, except for like the treasure room and stuff, and like special rooms, most rooms we can just use a 0 for anything. But I think we tried the white room and black room once, and it didn't seem like they were hugely beneficial. I think I'll keep the 7. A lot of moments reprieve. Probably don't need that many, especially the lower ones. Okay, that should buy us a bit of... Yeah, we'll have 86 and 99. We can get 13 more map cards. What is this? A room where anything could happen. So I think this is like we can get Heartless from different worlds and stuff. Which could be fun. This one is going to be used for the treasure room, but maybe we can try to get another one that we might be able to use as a room to explore at some point. Oh, get back here. Oh, wow, you're just rocketing across there, aren't you? Okay. Olympia 5. Okay, all that for number 5 Olympia. Okay. You know what? There's nothing that says we have to defeat all the Heartless before we go to the story. And if we don't... I mean, well, the Heartless will still be here for us to attack later, but because it's getting late, I think let's see what the story has to say, and then we'll... then we'll see what... yeah, we'll do the story, and then probably next week we'll be able to come back and take out the rest of the Heartless. Okay, card with number 5 or lower. Any blue card. We do have lots of these. And the key. Okay. Church or a mansion or...
What's wrong?
Something feels really strange. I'm sure I don't know this place, but it's starting to feel like it's familiar to me.
You must have come here sometime before.
No, and that's what's strange.
The other side of your heart came here.
It could be like with Nominee. You forgot lots of other stuff, and that's why you remember this place now.
Good point.
No, it's different. With Nominee, my memories sort of came drifting back to me, a little piece at a time. But not now. It's not memories, just this idea that I must have been here before.
So, feeling nostalgic?
Oh, hey, Vexen? Is that it?
Sora, a question then for you. Your memories of Nominee or your feelings here? Which of the two of these is more real, I wonder?
Nominee, of course. Whatever it is that I'm feeling, I bet it's just another one of your mean little tricks.
The memory's wiles can be cruel. In its silence, we forget. In its obsession, it binds our hearts.
Cut the riddles.
I told you. This place was created solely from another side of your memory. It is on the other side of your heart that the memory of this place exists. It is your heart that remembers.
You're wrong. I don't know this place.
If you remain bound by the chain of memories and refuse to believe what is truly found inside your heart, then throw it away. You are not a Keyblade master, just a slave to twisted memories. Yes, exactly like my Riku. Your existence is worth nothing!
Like your Riku? Worth nothing? That's enough! You're the one who changed Riku! Every word you've said is a lie! I'd never throw away my heart! I'm gonna take you down and save Riku and Namine! That's what's in my heart!
Are we fighting him now? Okay, was not expecting another boss fight, especially with the same guy.
Here you go!
Yeah!
No good! Taste it!
Yeah!
You're pushing it!
Yeah! Fire!
Yeah, we found your other deck.
Fire! Donald!
Taste this!
Not going to do very well. Okay, was not expecting this to be a second boss fight with him.
Taste this!
So probably just need to pause it here. Before we save, let's go ahead and change our deck so we don't forget to do that next time. So gotta get back to the safe room. Alright. So let's review our decks. Go ahead and equip deck 1. Although... If we decide that we want to... I just realized the premium cards, the one with the yellow numbers, are kind of shining, whereas the one with the 7, it's non-premium, isn't. So the premium ones make them like they're foil cards or something. So actually, thinking it over, I think we're not going to change the deck 1. What we'll do is we'll start out next time clearing out the Heartless in the next room. So in that case, we want this deck. And we'll just... we'll change our deck next time. And that should be pretty easy, because even if we forget, as soon as I get into combat, we'll realize, like, oh yeah, we don't have the right cards. And we'll just change our deck then. But should be... We've beaten him before. I can't imagine he's too much more difficult now. So it might require some concentration. And also, from the cutscenes we've seen, it sounds like there's something going on between him and the rest of the organization. So I'm wondering, maybe it's possible maybe we'll even get some help or something like we usually do in a lot of the boss fights. So, not sure. Haven't played this far into the game before, so we'll find out next time. So I should be available next week. At least I think later on in November, we might have a few weeks where we'll have to cancel Fridays, but I should be available next week. And then I also should be available Monday for our Zelda stream. So with that, thank you for joining. Have a good week, and I will see you next time. Bye.